Selamat datang! Welcome to a place in Malaysia possessing some of the most fascinating and beautiful tropical islands in the world. Join me today as I travel and discover this paradise here in Southeast Asia, Langkawi.
99 magical islands, dotting the sea near the northern coast of Peninsula Malaysia. Once, just a secret paradise known only to those who would dare enough to venture beyond its tales of pirates and warriors, mermaids and giants. And the largest of those islands, Langkawi, lay in the heart of that paradise. Soon it emerged as one of Asia's most fascinating places to venture. I promptly pulled out the brochure and excitedly leafed through the pictures of a photographer's paradise. It was the kind of oasis that awaits you after a long pilgrimage. In this day and age, however, getting there only meant a swift, comfortable 3-hour plane ride from Manila and then another 55-minute Airbus from Kuala Lumpur. My first footsteps in Malaysia set me off in a good mood. The large KL International Airport was impressive, and its train service to reach the main terminal told me that life in the 21st century would probably never slow down. That's why I was off to Langkawi in the first place, I reminded myself. The island was said to be enchanted, and the place you head to in search of relaxation, to tuck yourself away from the rest of the world for a little while. Well, if the postcards didn't do it justice, then I hope that my own digicam and journals recording my personal memories would. Traveling alone means I'm always having to figure out the public commute. My choice of transportation is always the local buses or pedicabs, though not so much for the safety or comfort factor as the adventure itself. However, Langkawi has no buses to tour the island. Instead, rental cars or taxis are the way to roll.
The flight to Langkawi from KL only takes about an hour. We're already here and it was pouring rain, but we're going to hope the sun comes out because the beach is very near. And now we're going to find a car rental and see if we can get a hotel.
Can I change Philippine pesos? Hope the rates here are good. Thank you.
Malaysian
After a
ringgit.
quick stop at the money changer, it's off to check into a hotel. I'm hoping the rain subsides and the sky is clear, because I'm here for an excursion that will not be dampened by anything. And nature works itself out wonderfully as the clouds roll away and the sun comes back, shining its reflection off sparkling waters, inviting me to enjoy this taste of paradise. My first taste of ethnic Malaysia is the Palanca Beach Resort, made in the style of a traditional Malaysian village. Facing the beach is its 30-acre landscape, which requires a buggy to get me to my bungalow. Well, more appropriately called elegant wooden chalets.
For my stay, I'm going to be booked at the Palanca Beach Resort. Again, it's made like a typical Malaysian village. The houses are very ethnic looking. This is the suite. We're checking out the bedrooms.
My guide recommends I take in the 100% relaxation spirit which Langkawi has to offer, and that is exactly what I intend to do. But I'm a simple girl really, and a barefoot stroll by the fine white sands on this striking beach is just what I need to begin it. One of the first things to do on the tour guide itinerary is to visit the place where they brew the local medicine. As the rest of the world becomes increasingly interested in traditional Asian medicine, we see that it is produced from some of the most natural and available commodities. Here in Langkawi, for example, fishermen have been harvesting and processing sea cucumbers. This folk remedy, called gamat, makes a sort of healing balm. For over half a century, Malays have used this oil to treat everything from cuts and bleeding sores to ulcers and kidney problems.
They mix the sea cucumber with some local ingredients to make this oil. Now the locals tell me that if you put your finger in the burning oil, which is very hot right now, you won't get burnt.
The oil burns, but only for a split second, and afterwards, the feeling is soothing. Equally interesting is the tongkat ali root. It comes from a tree found in Malaysia, Thailand, and Indonesia. A peculiar medicinal drink which my tour guide persuades me to have a sip of, claiming that it boosts energy levels. And it is only after further inquiry that I find out Shaukat Ali's real job is to increase levels of hormone testosterone and was dubbed the Asian Viagra in a May 1999 report in the New Sunday Times.
I read body language.
The locals call Langkawi the Islands of Legends, and with good reason. The place is framed in beauty, with each mountain peak and body of water whispering a story. But the one that is responsible for Langkawi's recent prosperity is the legend of the beautiful maiden, Massery.
According to the legend, there was no one as beautiful as Massery in the whole island. Poets wrote that her face glowed with the shimmering radiance of the full moon. This is supposedly the well that Massery's beauty came from. She bathed in it when she was a baby. And the locals say that if you wash your face with the water here, you become beautiful. I just might try my luck today and see what happens tomorrow. Cold spring water. And I do need a good face washing after traipsing the city. What do you think?
With Massery's beauty came those who are insanely jealous. According to the story, she was falsely accused of adultery. During her execution, her body bled white blood as a sign of her innocence. Before she died, she cursed the island for 7 generations and said that only when these generations were over would the island again be blessed. Curiously enough, Langkawi lacked development until 1980, when Aisha Nawawi, a direct descendant of Massery and the 8th generation, was born. Massery's tomb lies here, and with it, the inscription of her prophecy.